When I was young, I was always taught to express my emotions. Don't keep them in. And to be this boy. This is what I was taught by the school I went to, the people around me, everything and everybody. I was always taught to just express everything. Don't keep it bottled. So whenever I get stressed, frustrated with homework or any of that, I lashed out. I lashed out. I would shout, yell, bang this table. And just express my anger, frustration, because that was what I was taught. I never thought it was wrong. So I continued. I banged tables whenever I got frustrated, stressed, angry. I'd get loud, proper loud, and every single time I got angry, I would slam a table. Slam tables whenever I got angry. I would just pound it with my fist. And this led into, the counselors and, everything trying to get to me. They all told me to just express my emotions. The thing is, when I did, they hated me for it. I was always angry, stressed, frustrated. All the time. All the time. I'd always be in that cycle. Whenever I'd be on a computer and my homework was rough, hard, I'd slam a table again, and again, and again. I'd repeat this cycle, and it would not end. It would not end well for me. So I continued living like this, pounding a table when I was frustrated. And all the time, my life was frustrating, difficult, simply just a life worth not living. As many of you know if you've been watching my videos, my life was it used to be only focused on video games, school, scrolling. This was 95 to 98% of my life, 24/7, 365 days a year. That used to be my life for years upon years upon years, just wasting my life. I never had anything going for me, nothing worth it, because my life was always in that torture. Because whenever I'd pound my table, I'd get sent straight to, like, the corner where you know, you have to sit in the corner, sit in silence. Instead, I was sat at the table and I sat in silence for 10, 15, 20 minutes at one sitting at one time. I'd be sitting down. If there's anything in front of me, I'd physically punch it. Because there was this drawer, because of my anger, frustration, stress, I punched it. I punched it clean with my knuckles. I did not care what happened to my hands or anything. I just keep punching. You know, my teacher would come outside from the classroom and tell me to stop, and bring me inside the classroom. Mental health was really low. My cortisol levels were extremely high. My cortisol was definitely the upper, one of my all-time highs. Because cortisol is the stress hormone. If you've been figuring out testosterone, what affects it, cortisol is one of them. So I was stuck being a boy, stressed out all the time at school, because I was considered a workaholic by many people. A workaholic. All that effort I put in, and I had a 3.4, 3.1 GPA. All that focus, concentration, time, sacrifice, and it was all a waste. Because at the end of the day, there'd be 2 or 3 guys sitting next to me who had perfect GPAs. 4.0s, 3.7s, and they got an award. Oh guys, you guys got an award. Clap for them. And yet I saw those guys with those perfect GPAs. And it just reminded me, they literally look like drones. Mindless drones who are just mindless. I'm not saying this in a way to offend them, but by the look at their eyes, it literally looked like their soul was drained out of them. And they were just this drone. This drone who is plotted for trying the hardest in school, getting the best GPA grades, whatever. And at the time, I didn't realize how much worse it'd be if I got higher grades. So I look at them. It always struck me in my mind when, I'd see these people with 4.0s getting the principal honor award, 3.7s just getting an honor award. I'd see all of them. They all look the same way. Pale. Their eyes literally look like they have zero soul. None remaining. And you could say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I think that's literally because of all the stuff school has done to them. They've literally just lost all sense of understanding that their eyes tell everything. You've probably had this experience as well. My daily life was horrible. My daily life continued to plummet. Because my daily life made me skinny, depressed, sad, anxious, weak, pathetic boy. That's what all the school, all the good boy propaganda gave me. It made me a pathetic human. I was just pathetic. And then I just start discovering the whole area of self-improvement, those type of areas. And my life skyrockets. My mental health is at an all-time high. My physical health has improved. Every area of my life has improved. Every single area. You see, because your daily life, if it's terrible, which it probably isn't if you've gone into self-improvement, your daily life probably, if you've gone into self-improvement, looks something like, a good diet, exercising, all the other stuff, but that's what your daily life probably looks like if you've gone to self-improvement. And self-improvement in general. But if you haven't, your life is probably looking something like junk food, couch, potato chips, skinny or skinny fat, or even worse, chubby, lazy, unmotivated, and pathetic. This is what your life probably looks like if you haven't even taken the first step, the first task, the first push towards self-improvement, which it might be what I'm saying right now, because if that's your daily life, picture where you'll be in a couple years. If you're in my audience, which I'm gonna do some assuming here, you're about 18 to 25 years old. You see it a lot of old guys too, when you talk with them. When you talk with them, and when you listen to what they say from their experiences and all that, they always tell you, I wish I did more when I was younger. And your age, any old guy, 30s, maybe 40s, 50s, 60s, can tell you this from their experience. And you want to know why they say this? It's because you have an advantage. You have an advantage over the rest of the average who would waste their time eating junk food, playing video games, scrolling. You have an advantage because you aren't doing what the rest of the people your age gap is doing. You have an advantage because by now everybody thinks they have time. They think they have time to waste. They think they can just do all the hard stuff later on in life. But all those old guys, typically when you talk to them, they'll make it clear that's not the case. So if that's not the case, you need to get your act together. Because it's 2024. 2023 went like this. It went ablaze. A blazing motion. And it's already gone. What did you do in 2023, 2022, 2021? You wasted your entire year of 2023. And you did what? Scrolling, video games, junk food. You did this. And by now, it's 2024. You can't continue wasting your life. Because you don't have forever on this earth. You have a finite amount of time. And it's gone. Because you'll notice, for a lot of people, and most of the majority of young men, they discover that time flies. Time flies, whether you like it or not. When the time flies. When they think it's been 1 minute, 10 minutes, and it's been an hour. When they think it's been 6 months, it's been a year. When they think it's been a year, it's been 2. And they don't realize how quickly time is spinning. They only realize then, oh shoot, they start fumbling all over the place, trying to get this task done, this, because they didn't do it sooner. They're stressing all over the place because you have an advantage. You're way ahead of them. You've already taken action, I assume. So, for that reason, all the TikTok minds, all the average people left a hate comment, left a dislike, and clicked off the video within 30-60 seconds. You see, because it's binary. So add this habit. Be even far ahead. Journaling. Just journaling in general. And improve.